1300 hours Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Daman Zaman. The headlines. The Prime Minister says a massive national effort is underway to restore the essential services in the flood-hit areas. The President has called upon the leaders and politicians to mobilize international community and national resources to alleviate the sufferings of the flood victims. Russia decides to keep the gas supply suspended to Germany until repairs of a vital turbine. In the Asia Cricket Cup Tournament 2022, the first match of the Super 4 phase will be played between Sri Lanka and Afghanistan at Sharjah today, while Pakistan will take on India at Dubai tomorrow. And now the news in detail. The Prime Minister Mohammad Shahbaz Sharif says a massive national effort is underway to restore the essential services in the flood-hit areas. In a tweet today, the Prime Minister said the National Highways Authority, power distribution companies, Pakistan Telecommunications Authority and other federal departments have done an amazing work against the heaviest of odds and largely rehabilitated the damaged infrastructure. In another tweet, Shahbaz Sharif said floods inflicted a serious damage on the power system in Sindh, Balochistan and Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. He said it was a big challenge to provide power supply in the affected areas. He commended the Secretary Power Division, Rashid Langrial, and his team for incessantly working to ensure the restoration of the power supply. On the special directions of the Prime Minister Mohammad Shahbaz Sharif, power supply is being restored in all the flood-affected areas on emergency basis. The Prime Minister is personally monitoring the restoration of the power supply, and in this regard, reports are being submitted to him on daily basis. Out of 81 grid stations affected by the floods, the power supply from 46 grid stations has already been restored. Monsoon rains and floods had damaged 881 11 kV feeders. Resultantly, the power supply to 975,000 consumers was suspended. So far, 475 feeders have been operationalized and power supply to 70,600 consumers has been restored. The President, Dr. Arif Alvi, has called upon the leaders and politicians to further accelerate their efforts to mobilize the international community, the national resources, and people of Pakistan to prioritize relief activities and alleviate the sufferings of the flood victims. In a statement today, he also emphasized for constitutional efforts to strengthen democracy through national discourse. A French aircraft carrying relief goods for the flood-affected people of Pakistan arrived in Islamabad today. The Minister for National Health Services, Abdul Qadir Patel, received the assistance at the Islamabad International Airport. Speaking on the occasion, Abdul Qadir Patel expressed his gratitude to the French government for standing by Pakistan and extending support to it in this difficult hour. Abdul Qadir Patel said relief goods sent by France also include medicines and big dewatering pumps. He said France has also sent a team of doctors and experts. Abdul Qadir Patel said the federal government, in coordination with the provincial governments, is working tirelessly for the relief and rehabilitation of the affected population. China will continue to send several batches of urgently needed supplies to Pakistan successively. The Chinese Foreign Ministry spokesperson, while talking to the media persons in Beijing, said since the floods hit Pakistan, China has responded immediately and made every effort to provide relief assistance. The spokesperson said the latest batch of China's aid for Pakistani flood victims, comprising 3,000 tents, has reached Karachi. The American military is sending a team to Pakistan to determine the support required for the rehabilitation of the flood-affected people and restoration of the infrastructure. According to an announcement of the Department of the Defense, U.S. Central Command is sending an assessment team to Islamabad to determine what potential support they can provide to U.S. Agency for International Development as part of the United States assistance to the flooding crisis in Pakistan. The spokesperson, Colonel Joe Buccino, in a statement said the head of the CENTCOM, General Michael Kurilla, also spoke to Pakistan's Chief of the Army Staff, General Qamar Javed Bajwa, to express his condolences for the people of Pakistan. Russia has refused to resume gas flows via a major supply route to Germany, saying it has found faults in the Nord Stream 1 pipeline during maintenance. The development will increase Europe's difficulties in securing winter fuel. The state-controlled firm Gazprom said it could not safely restart deliveries until it had fixed an oil leak found in a vital turbine. And finally, cricket. In the Super 4 phase of the Asia Cup Cricket Tournament 2022, Sri Lanka will take on Afghanistan at Sharjah today. The match will start at 1900 hours Pakistan Standard Time. The second match of the Super 4 phase will be played between Pakistan and India at Dubai tomorrow. The match will also start at 1900 hours Pakistan Standard Time. And that is the end of this news bulletin. For more news and analyses, log on to our website radio.gov.pk, and you can also watch the live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News.